essentially, what's a simple checklist to make sure that you're keeping on top of things from a security viewpoint? What is the ongoing checklist? Is it 7 checklists? Is it 5 points? What to make sure that you continue to secure?
So let's look at this as an individual and as a business. We'll do the two because you kind of need both. As an individual, the basic things, if I was just going to arbitrarily pick 4 things, choose good passwords. Now, we have lots of sites that you need a password for. I'm not saying every single site needs, a huge, ridiculous password, but care about those sites that are going to have the most impact on you. So for me, it's, for example, my email account, as well as my bank account. I've got 2 or 3 that are absolute standout. If they were compromised, this is going to really hurt me. And so figure out which ones those are for you and make sure they have good passwords, that they have 2-factor authentication turned on. So your bank might send you text messages when you do a transfer, for example. Those kind of controls where you know that it's unlikely somebody's going to be able to log in and act on your behalf or see the information you have inside. Secondly, your browser, the web browser you connect to the internet every day, is probably nagging you right now. It might be saying in the right-hand corner, update. Hi, update me, do this. You need to get into the habit of doing that once a week. Just let it do its thing. It will open your tabs up again. Just update it. Whenever we hold on to software and we prevent it from updating because we don't want to restart our computer or don't want to restart our browser, we get a backlog of security flaws that build up in the background. So by allowing it to update and allowing it to refresh, you're getting the latest version of the tool, which is cool, but also you're solving a lot of security issues in the background.
Yeah, okay.
And my final personal tip would be to be really vigilant. Scams and malicious actors, they're not using anything that's magic. So if any of you have a background in marketing or in psychology, a lot of the triggers they use to get you to change your behavior are ones we would use in marketing and in psychology. Things like scarcity, making you feel like something is going to run out, you need to act now with urgency, or authority, telling you that, oh, it's the police, or oh, it's NZTA over here, our transport authority. We get a lot of scams looking like the transport authority. You're going to get a ticket if you don't do this now, or your ticket is overdue. Every time you receive something, take a step back. And if you weren't expecting it, go, all right, what emotion is this email or this message trying to trigger in me? And have a look at the context and see, is that actually a rational thing to be happening to me right now? That extra breath, that extra 10 seconds is normally enough for you to go, hang on, this isn't right. It's not the case anymore that we can just look for spelling mistakes and, the wrong logo, because our scammers are using very convincing copies. So they're the 3 things I do as an individual. As a business, you set the tone as the leader. So if you are not following your guidance, you've never updated your phone, your passcode is always 11111, then that's going to echo down into your company. So model the behaviors you would like to see in your team. Make it okay for people to say, hey, I've seen this strange thing. Can someone else take a look? And for them to talk about security openly. And then make sure that you invest in security and your technology in the same way you would its health and resilience. So I consider security to be part of a well-built, resilient system. So it doesn't mean you're spending money on consultants or anything fancy. It just means you're spending an extra hour saying, okay, have I just looked at this from a security point of view? Have I taken the steps I need to do? So just building in that extra little bit of time to allow people to consider it as they make technology decisions.